fireworks. We could use these to chase away the darkness, at least in short bursts.
Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Shadows of the Damned. And we really don't have much time to mess around right now. We have to get right to things, because they're introducing a new gameplay mechanic.
Just look at them. Fiery sprinkles in a great big chocolatey sky.
Johnson, shut up.
And the darkness is coming back already. So this is the idea of the fireworks launcher. There are some areas in which the darkness will only go away temporarily, and there are no goat heads to keep it away permanently. So we have to use fireworks to keep it away for at least a short time.
Magnifico.
These doors will open when hit by the light shot. Basically, the main idea here is that there are some areas in which, in which the challenge is to try to keep alive in constant darkness. Hold on. There we go. Camel clutch. And there's some areas that you just don't have a goat head to light up the area, so it can be difficult to try to make it through the darkness. And this area is one such place. More darkness. And again, another fireworks launcher.
Always this fucking darkness!
Right, and some areas are like this, where we are surrounded by enemies, and that darkness is going to be coming back. It's still on a timer, so we have to stay close by to this fireworks launcher, because it's coming back right now. And that's just going to keep happening until we can get rid of all these demons. But as long as we don't stray too far away from the launcher, then it should not be a problem. However, we can't launch more fireworks until the darkness comes back. And they can't hit us while we're in the process of launching. But that demon did get in a hit on me right before I was able to do it. Oh, one more, it looks like. But the darkness is coming back. I doubt we'll be able... No, wasn't able to finish him off. Oh, there's a barrel right next to him. Let's pick up that eyeball. That's what we need to get out of here. Though we actually might want to stay right next to this launcher for right now, until the darkness comes back, just so we have the maximum amount of time. Yeah. Before it comes back again. Not all areas in the game are so focused on the light versus darkness bit, but there are some places in the game where they like to remind you of it. Well, I think we know what we have to do with that. It's another dark core. And there's the gate it's blocking right there. Oh, that's pretty. Luminescent flowers. Oh, there's a whole garden of them up here.
What the shit is that?
Let's take a closer look.
Well, howdy-ho! Name's Christopher. Now, don't y'all be afraid. I ain't gonna bite. Trust me. You see, I'm what you call a mixture of beast and human. Oh, best of both worlds, my pappy said. But what are you doing around these parts? Ain't you a mortal?
Why should I tell you? All I see is demon.
Well, shucks. You gotta look underneath the leathery exterior. Deep down, I am a sensitive and understanding listener.
Some asswipe named Fleming stole my girl and took her to his castle. I am here to take her back.
Meaning you are on a quest to kick the Prince of Evil's ass? Holy shit! Oh, I want in on some of this action. How can I help, huh? How can I?
Well, I hope that you're offering more than just enthusiasm.
I tell you what, I get purty hungry, and I just love them white gems. You get enough of those and we can trade. With the right incentive, I might even be able to introduce you to some real product. Know what I mean?
Magnifico.
Okay, then chuck them sparklies right down the hatch. Go on, feed me! Ah!
Alright, here's Christopher. He's the merchant of the game, and he's the reason why I've been saving these white gems and not buying booze with it.
Howdy-ho, if it ain't my bestest buddies.
He sells a few different things. He sells ammo, as you can see here, bones and teeth. No skulls for some reason. Drinks, which you can also buy at the vending machines, but that's not what we're really interested in. What we really want are red gems.
Christopher hasn't had a visit from the GEA. You read about gem busts all the time.
So we can actually buy upgrade gems from Chris. So we want to collect as many white gems as we can to exchange them for red gems. And a gem here costs 120 white gems, so we can only buy one, but it's worth it. Alright. So, we upgraded the damage of the boner all the way. We could try for reload speed and capacity, but I'd rather just try to upgrade the Teether's damage first, and then Monocushioner after that. There we go. Christopher, by the way, voiced by Cam Clark, and I do notice a little bit of Andre Almeida in his voice work there. We shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
Whoa, what's this? Sushi with a dick?
These guys may look ugly, but they're actually quite useful.
Are they friendly?
Yes, I kept one as a pet. Hit them with light, and they'll keep you safe.
Alright, so not all creatures in the underworld are out to kill us. This guy is actually going to be quite useful from time to time. Oh. Couple survived and are getting away, I guess. Right, so that was only a short path, but that was just to introduce us to the sushi lamp. We'll be seeing this guy again, and he'll be taking us through longer paths.
A cemetery.
Really? I had no idea.
No, there isn't. No need to get snippy. It's just this wasn't here before. Since when do demons get buried?
Since I came to town.
Well, I'm glad Johnson seems a bit confused by this, because I was wondering about that whole death in the underworld thing before. So I guess that's not something that happens often.
Whoa, who did this? Mr. X!
Only a demon hunter could kill this many and not be lying dead next to them.
Another demon hunter in the underworld? We haven't seen any other humans, besides Garcia and what may have been Paula. He wants a brain so we can get out of the cemetery. But it might...
And I promised we would be buried together.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That might still happen.
Any suggestions?
Aim for the head! Not that you really have a choice.
Alright, mini-boss time. Guess where the weak spot is?
Shoot the red spots!
Thank you. I would hope we would have been able to figure that out without being told it. Alright, so this guy spawns some demons as we're fighting him, but we're not even going to bother with that. Just run up to those weak spots and go to town. Because I think those demons just respawn if we bother to shoot them. And easy enough. You drop some big gems and, oh, the brain we were looking for. Now, let's just take care of these guys before we leave. Alright. Once again, Demon's no match for Garcia, but that news about a possible other demon hunter might be of concern. So, that's not Fleming's castle, but it is a very large tower, and it's in our way, so... I mean, we're kind of obligated to climb it, aren't we? We can't just walk around it, that... Of course not, that'd be too easy. Usually, we would stop right here when we get to the map, but this next little area, pretty short. The tower's quite fast, so we just might as well do it here.
Darkness. Where is a god when you need one?
Okay. Crazy idea, G. What if we use that chandelier?
Well, the reason that might not sound crazy is because Johnson didn't really explain what we'd be doing with the chandelier. If he did explain that we were doing this, it might sound maybe a little crazy. Swing the chandelier into the walls. Just kind of smash it around.
Me, or are these crystals a bit phallic?
You're one to talk.
What? Phallic imagery in this game? I don't know what he's talking about. That doesn't seem like a thing Suda would do. I take offense at that notion that Suda might put something someone might find offensive in this game. So let's smash these load-bearing columns. For some reason, that doesn't bring the whole tower down. And while we're doing this, we want to keep an eye out for white gems that are just kind of hanging in the air, as well as demons that are climbing around on the walls. You know, this is the only part of the game where we do something like this, I think. I don't remember any other part like this. So it's... yeah, they just programmed in a segment like this, just for this one bit that lasts around 3 minutes. And a lot of the game's kind of like that. There's little bits and pieces around in the game that last for a very short period of time, and you kind of wonder why they put it in. But I guess it's just for variety. Garcia really has good balance. He's not swaying at all on there.
You see? Chandelier! Brilliant idea!
For one you pulled out of your ass.
Wrong. I don't have an ass.
Alright, so I think that's where we're going to end our road movie today. Oh, red gem. Okay, so before we end it, we'll upgrade. I think we'll upgrade the damage to the Teether one more time. Now, previously, in previous videos, we were taking a look at some games made by Shinji Mikami as well as Suda. I think this time, we'll take a look at the music made by Akira Yamaoka for the first game of the series that he's most well known for. So let's end today by taking a quick look at Silent Hill. Silent Hill was released in 1999 for the PlayStation, starting what would become one of the most well-known survival horror franchises in video games. While there were a number of things that separated Silent Hill from other games in the genre, one of its standout qualities was Akira Yamaoka's soundtrack. It's a style of music that I describe as being alien to video games at the time, and even now there are not many games that could be compared to it. The audio sounds like the soundtracks of Twin Peaks and Hellraiser being mashed up and given a backing of heavy machinery.
What is this? What's going on here?
While the soundtracks of the Silent Hill games have similar elements, the music in the first game is really quite different than the sequels. There seems to be an emphasis on atmospheric sound that tries to make the player feel oppressed, like the foggy surroundings are closing in. And once the player enters the dark and rusty otherworld, the tone of the music changes. While still feeling oppressive, the energy picks up, using strident noises to make it feel like the player is being attacked by the music itself. This music accompanied the game very well, as the first Silent Hill was couched in mystery. The story that the game tells is very unclear, with the player being told little directly. We see everything from the perspective of the main character, Harry Mason, and Harry is not told much about what exactly has happened in the town.
You must follow the path. The path of the hermit concealed by flowers.
What? What are you talking about?
Why is the town deserted? Where did these monsters come from? Why does everything go all dark and metallic? Is that symbolism? The game just sort of shrugs its shoulders and tells you to figure it out.
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
And while the answers to all these questions are known now, back in 1999 the mystery the game presented added greatly to its mood. And that's one of the reasons why Silent Hill 1 was my favorite in the series. Of course, it would only be natural that the sequels wouldn't have as much of a sense of mystery or discovery, since we were already introduced to the town of Silent Hill and what it had to show us. So it follows that the music would change along the way as well. But to me, the heavy, ominous tracks in the first game were among the best in the series, and even though so much time has passed, they still are a unique sound in video games.